you've got a narcissistic parent, potentially, a narcissistically tuned parent who shame is a core part of their own identity. And so you talk about the projection because that then gets all of the shame
Mm.
gets dumped onto their child.
Yes.
And that child, it just creates this, I've called it a generational curse
Okay.
that could just get passed on and on. But that's not the only place that this can develop a shame-based belief system in a child.
Hmm.
I do think, a lot of it can originate through parenting, but are we also like then exploring that it could come from a religious system or a cultural system or,
Whoa.
you
Tell
know,
me about that. Tell me. Yes, I'm very curious. Let's stay with the religious one. What were you thinking now?
so on the religious, being raised and myself being raised in a very heavily identified religious culture, that the belief was that I was never good enough on my own accord.
Mm.
That me, I'm faulted. I'm human. Therefore, I'm a sinner, and so I am in need of redemption. Okay, which
Oh.
there are good things to this. Okay, I'm not just knocking all of that.
Mm.
But when a child, I mean, I internalized it so deeply that I believed I was bad. I was
Yes.
faulty. I was unworthy. I internalized it as a very shame-oriented mindset. And so while it did not come for me from, a narcissistic style parenting,
Okay.
it definitely came for me from a religious background.
Well, let me tease that apart just a moment. I appreciate this example, this sort of personal anecdote. But where were the parents in that? Like, did they have any sense that you were feeling this way, or is this just the way that everybody, maybe that your parents felt this way, and this was just the norm, like a normal way to feel about oneself?
Yes, I think it was the norm. It was what my parents had been fed as well, and it got continually passed down from generation to generation.